Hey y'all, I wanted to come on here real quick and update y'all on the status of my Kia. I am in my mother's car, so still no update. Today is Friday the 11th. I actually just got home from the dentist office. I recorded this right after I left, but I had the camera facing the wrong way, so y'all were looking out the window and not at me as I was talking to y'all. I'm like, oh man. So I'm home, I'm parked, which is why I don't have my seatbelt on, all right? I'm good. I'm hoping that the reason they're taking so long is a good thing. I probably will text them later today. It is currently 12:03 p.m. to get an update. She's been good about letting me know, but I did not hear from her yesterday. Also, I had to come out of pocket $119 for my cleaning today because my benefits are maxed out with my dental insurance. Yay. They called me yesterday evening. It was like 6 o'clock. I'm like, why are y'all calling me so late? To let me know that I maxed out my benefits. It was $109, but I went ahead and got the fluoride, so that was $10 extra. I know there's a bunch of controversy with the fluoride, but I like it. Only thing is, you know, you gotta wait 30 minutes to eat, and I low-key wanted to get some Chipotle because it's literally right next door to my dentist's office. And then there's Chick-fil-A, there's Portillo's, but it was really giving, girl, we got all that at the house, so here we are now. I'm gonna go and eat, and then I actually gotta do billing this afternoon, and that'll take me mostly, you know, until I'm off. So a nice chill Friday. I hope y'all are doing really good, and let's get into the cash stuffing. All right, guys, so I have $632 here, which is going to be for my variable expenses, short to midterm savings, and vacation. Starting with the expenses binder, and I did move my few variable expenses up to the front of the binder. I am still stuffing my bills, but I am doing that off camera. So gas is doing, I'm sorry, it is getting $25. Groceries is getting 150, 50, 320s. Three tens, a 5 and 5 singles. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 150. Household is getting 25. That is a 10 and 3 5s. It now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. And then pets is getting $15. And that's going to be 3 5s. So there's now 50, 70, 75, 80, 85. That's going to be it for this binder. Going into the short to midterm savings, I didn't really decorate my binder yet, but I did go ahead and add the dashboard, just a girl building generational wealth, to this binder. And I added the crown to my homegirl right here. So anywho, car maintenance is getting $91. I originally budgeted to have 90, but I need one to make it an even number. So 50, 220s, one. Now there is 1,000, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 16, 17, 18, 19, $1,220. And y'all, I'm just budgeting and stuffing as normal, you know, until I hear back about the car. There's no point in me switching things up if I don't know anything, right? And I low-key feel like it's manifesting. Christmas is getting its usual 25. There is now 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 15, 320. Emergency. So I told y'all that I put an extra 65 in there. It was actually $66, not 65, because I would have been sitting at $6,999 to complete this fund. So $66, 50, 60, 5, 6. So 5,000, 1,500, I'm sorry, 5,000, 6,500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, $7,000. And if I do not have to dip into this, then I'm going to be moving this money from my Capital One to a different account that my friend told me about that has a APY of 4%. Capital One has gone down again to 3.5%, but I keep all my money in Capital One because it is convenient. Home maintenance is getting 15, but I do want to get a little bit more percentage on my savings. So home maintenance now has 110, 20, 125, and this is more of home improvement. Medical is getting skipped. Pet care is getting $20, and medical is where that $119 is gonna come out of, FYI. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, $460 in pet care. I am going to add in the interest from medical that I've accrued so far, and then I'll take out the remaining money to pay for that 119 dental bill. All right, and lastly is my vacation binder, and instead of budgeting 100, I went ahead and budgeted $200 with the additional money that my job went ahead and deposited. So $200, and I'm going to go ahead and do 50 for food. I don't necessarily, no, let me go ahead and put this 50 in drinks. And then the remaining $100 is going to go into shopping. And this is for my trip at the end of the month to see my sister. And there is some really good news that I am waiting to share with you guys. You know, just don't want to say too much too soon without it happening, but I am very excited to share with you guys when I can. So that is going to be it. Thank you again for all of your support. I hope y'all are having a good weekend. I am rooting for you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one, okay? Peace.